today. So, today I thought I'd talk about this is a question I get. What do I hope a reader gets from reading Sex Cult Nun, from reading the book? I actually did a podcast today, our podcast recording today, so that'll be launched soon with Carly on the Do It Differently podcast. Oops. And we had a great conversation. About just all different aspects of the book. She has a really cool podcast talking about all kinds of people who maybe take different types of approaches to things. So definitely check out the podcast, and I will post the link when our podcast goes live. Hey Megan, nice to see you. And so today I thought I'd answer this question for you. Somebody asked me, which is, what do I hope a reader gets from Sex Cult Nun? One, it's to really to finish the book with a sense of self-empowerment, to be energized and understand these principles of integrity, right? The core principles of self-ownership, our boundaries, and our our moral code, right? That we can be able to identify when we are doing something that is healthy or helpful, or when we are violating others, or when other people are violating us. To me, that is really the critical key piece of what I want people to walk away with. And to have a sense of empowerment, that their past does not have to define them, that they can choose to become what they want to be, and live a beautiful life despite trauma and other difficult experiences. The second thing, I think, is that maybe this is the third thing. The second thing is to see it's kind of an intimate look into a very secretive cult. I think people find it very fascinating, this tale and journey of growing up in this group, all of the different strange beliefs and practices, and all these different countries I go to, and all different types of living experiences. So I think that's a cool thing for people, just as, I wouldn't say entertaining, because some of the stories are quite disturbing as well, but I think it's very engaging for people. And so I hope that they have that experience. And finally, to see what are the red flags that to watch out for. So when we talk about cults, or even domestic abuse situations, all kinds of situations we can get into, even our government, right? Different governmental systems may do this, where they are using manipulation, control, taking away our rights, our sense of self, our sense of our property right in our body, gaslighting. To learn to spot those kind of red flags, using arguments like, this is for the greater good, or this is for God, or this is some kind of a noble, ideal, or whatever, that we're asking you to sacrifice your rights for, your body rights for. I want this to help people to spot those instances, to spot those red flags, so that it may be that you can kind of take the good and say no thank you to the manipulation in certain types of groups and organizations, or it may be that red flag shows you, hey, this is not the place for me, and you can walk out. So that's I guess the third thing that I hope that this book will do. I call it an inoculation against cults, and in cult-like groups, that it can help you spot when people are trying to take away your personal rights, your sense of self, your sense of autonomy, and an independent, critical, and analytical thinking. So those are the three main, I guess, things. There's lots of other things, as many of the things I could put on that list, but those are the three I would go with to start with. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and get out there and buy the book if you haven't bought it yet. Write a review, like the Facebook stream or Instagram stream, wherever you're coming in to see this, and give me a shout out. Tell me what you like about it. Tell me how it moved you. Tell me what you had questions about. I would love to hear. All right. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.